Okay. Ooh, that's a little too loud, I think. Probably. There, probably good. Alright. Anyways, guys. Hello, guys. This is What About Nintendo. Today, I'm here with another episode of Coffee Talk. Back from vacation. Back from a week-long hiatus of Coffee Talks, at least. I still did videos and stuff, but didn't do any Coffee Talks. So, how are you guys doing? Thank you, Sabbath. It feels good. The one guy you don't know, did you miss anything? No, we did literally just started. I mean, you missed the intro, I guess. Hey, Jordan Thompson. Hey, Cycly. Hey, TGB. Yeah, we literally just started. Oh, I've had my own merch for a while. What you talking about, fool? I was gonna say Willis, but I think that's an inside thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's something. Did I see this new Smash Brothers Pro controller? No, I didn't. Didn't see anything about that. Your dog's here with you? Hey, doggo. How you doing? Pat, pat. Shut it, doggo. Actually, I don't really like animals. Just say that so people don't hate me. Yeah, how you guys doing? Alright, so first off, you'd buy that mug? Dude, that's because that mug is dope. I want to get one for myself, to be honest. But if you guys want to check out my merch, if you're wondering what he's talking about, it's down in the description below. It says dope-ass merch. It's pretty obvious. But anyways, I wanted to get on into it because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. First off, I wanted to talk about why I didn't do Coffee Talk, why I was gone, even though I said I would try to do Coffee Talk as many days as I could, and I didn't do it even one single day. And that's because it's a very good reason. Actually, I have a very, very good reason for this, and that is usually when I go to North Carolina, because I've been here many times before. It's probably like 5th time going for the same thing. My dad has these classes because he works as a certain technician, and he has to get do these classes so he can be let into different places, so he can be certified to actually go work on the stuff. And so it's all in North Carolina, so we all go up there. It's a great time. Usually, when we go up there, we don't do much. My dad usually gets home pretty late. Like, you just kind of like sit in the hotel and watch stuff on our phone and play video games. It's usually pretty quiet. Usually there's an extra room where I can go in and it can be quiet, right? This time, none of that was the case. There was not an extra room where I could go and be quiet. The hotel Wi-Fi was not as fast as usual. We went to a different hotel. The Wi-Fi wasn't that great. It cut out, like, all the time. And we were busy the entire frickin' time. Literally, almost every day, except Monday, we went to the mountains for hours. I went to the pool, like, every single day. Gym, every single day. Like, it was non-stop stuff happening, so that's why I didn't do Coffee Talk while I was gone. Yeah. I might need to get that Smash Pro controller then. I don't have a Pro controller yet. Haven't been able to afford one. It comes with a steel book? Wait, what? Why does it come with a steel book? When is the online payment? It's not the 1st of September. They said it's the 2nd half, but we don't know exactly what day. Yeah, so that's right. I haven't given up on it. I just hasn't been one of the games that I felt like streaming. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna stream it again. I just haven't done it yet. I mean, it hasn't even been that long since I last streamed it, and most of the time, I've been like really busy. Yeah. But I'm back now, and we're gonna get right on into the news here because we have a lot to talk about. So let's get into the first topic here. I didn't have time to go through and get pictures for all these topics. Actually, I might have a picture for this one. I guess we'll just put up the Switch picture. Yeah, boys. There we go. Nintendo Direct in September, supposedly. That's what I predicted. So I think that's how it is. Sabbath. But. No, I said get off. There you go. In the United States, the Nintendo Switch is set to surpass the Nintendo 3DS with the number of available games, like, very, very soon. So, if you look at how many games are on platforms, you can see the Nintendo Switch has 1,065 games already. And the 3DS has 1,254 games since its launched, entire lifetime, which is insane. The Wii U had 1,041. The Wii U had 1,755. DS had 1,830. And yeah. So, which is absolutely crazy. I don't find this to be an achievement, really, to be honest. Like, it's not really an achievement, because most of these games are just, like, crappy indie games. There's a lot of really good indie games, don't get me wrong, I love indie games. Some indie games are really good, like Celeste and stuff like that. Like, really good indie games out there. Shovel Knight, great indie game, you know, those kind of stuff, all great. But Nintendo hasn't been the best on making sure every game that comes to the Switch is actually a good game. They've been letting in far too many games, and honestly, it's not that surprising that the 3DS is gonna have less games pretty soon, because Nintendo just seems to want to let everything onto the platform, which is not good. Nintendo, it's not good. So, hey, Link27, how you doing? Hey, No Name, how you doing? You should have got to sleep like 10 minutes ago. Alright, go to sleep, bro. It's all good. You managed to go straight with your mom, but she's plus 5 an hour. Sleep. If you gotta sleep, sleep, bro. You waiting for Animal Crossing? Dude, me too. You got the wire controller? Yeah, I got some too. They're down there. Yeah. Hollow Knight, dude. Yeah, boy. I gotta play that sometime. You waiting for the new Legend of Zelda? Who isn't waiting for the new Legend of Zelda? You don't really care for indie games? I like indie games. Anywho, yeah. There's a bunch of games on the Switch. Most of them are kind of shovelware. Some of them are really good, but there's definitely not 1,065 really good games on the Switch. There's just not, so. Anyways, on to the next topic, and this one really surprises me, and it's about that good old Smash Ultimate. I just realized I don't have the updated artwork for this. I'll have to get it, because there's missing characters in mine. But Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is one of the best, or is it the best, or is it one of the best? Let's see, it says it tops. Okay, so it's the best selling game of 2018 on Amazon, despite it not actually being out yet. So, pretty crazy stuff, So apparently, the game is sitting on top of Amazon video game bestseller list of 2018 in the United States, despite not even being out yet, which is pretty crazy. Let me actually open. Can I see the Amazon best-selling list? Alright, it's number 5, not completely at the top, but it's number 5. Oh, it's the best-selling game. All the other ones are like gift cards. The other stuff on top of it's gift cards, so I don't really count that. So it is the number 1 best-selling game of 2018 on Amazon, despite it not actually being out. Which is, like, what? I'm confused. It's just, I saw this and I was just like, wait. How did this happen? I am confused. Metro Prime 4 hype? Dude, Metro Prime 4 hype for reals. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have Osu stream after this. Yeah, Smash Bros. Gotta get that Smash Bros. Ultimate. You think it was 96? That seems like a fair amount. Yeah, it seems like a fair score. Game's so good, it's not even out yet. It's a good time to be a Nintendo fan? Yeah, it is. The other M style? Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. Nah, I don't know. Hey, Snow Blossom, how you doing? I have not seen this Smash Pro controller. Yeah, she looks fine to me. I don't know. I've never played other M. I've seen cutscenes, and it's acting is horrible. The voice acting is so bad. You need Isabella as a Smash, as a fighter? No, I don't though. Like, I like Animal Crossing, but it's just like Isabelle does not need. Oh, so you keep calling her Isabella? It's just Isabelle, I think, right? Isabelle does not need to be a fighter in Smash. Like, she doesn't. She really doesn't. Anyways, I just thought this was like, wait, the fuck? Like, how did this happen? I'm confused. But we have a lot of other topics to go over, so let's just keep on keeping on here. Something that I thought was pretty cool was that apparently Nintendo received 387,600,000 TV ad impressions from July 16th to August 15th. So about a month, 387,600,000 TV ad impressions, which is absolutely insane. So it actually, they took the #1 spot, which is absolutely crazy. They took the #1 spot off of it. Let's see here. No. Fox Net Games just barely took the #1 spot, generating 426 million impressions, which is absolutely insane. But Nintendo, 387,600,000 TV ad impressions for 12 commercials, which aired over 3,200 times. Apparently the one for Fortnite, which I'm assuming, because it says Epic Games, so I'm assuming that's for Fortnite, was the most watched ad, which was 111 million impressions, which is absolutely incredible. I was going to say crazy, and then I was going to say incredible, and then just crazy. Crazy. This is absolutely crazy, folks. Which is really good. Nintendo is definitely stepping up their advertising, my boys. They are. Let's see here. She looks sleek. I like the sleek design. Yeah. I need to get a Pro Controller. I think Smash Ultimate will be the best Smash Brothers game. Yeah, she just needs to be an assist trophy. She doesn't need to be a fighter. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Is gonna be awesome. Switch is kicking ass. Kicking all kinds of ass. I'm excited for it, but yeah, I'm not like super hyped. I need to see how it's gonna be. More new stages? Yeah, I guess. We don't need more stages. We just need more new. I think we could use some new stages. I don't think we need it though. It's like, I don't think we need new stages. Plus, all the 3DS ones are like new stages for me because I haven't played any of them. Yeah, we have like 103 stages, but not most of them aren't new. There's only like what, like 5 new stages. How many new stages are there? Splatoon stage, Zelda stage, Mario Odyssey stage. What other new stages are those 30? I don't remember. I don't know, man. I'm just not thinking of them. Yeah, a lot of commercials seen. Let's just move on to the next topic. Oh, speaking of the Pro Controller, it just came out that Super Mario Party does not support the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. And according to Nintendo, this is because the upcoming, the game requires the use of the Joy-Con due to the nature of the featured minigames, which are built with motion controls and simple inputs in mind in order to provide a multiplayer experience designed for anybody to pick up and play. So apparently the reason you can't use it is because, like, apparently this wouldn't make sense with the Pro Controller? I'm confused. I could understand some of it, like, I think there's a bicycle one where you're supposed to do like this with the Joy-Cons. And there's like some different ones where you're supposed to like move the Joy-Cons like separately, and it wouldn't make too much sense with the Pro Controller. But there are other mini games that are just like straight up button controls that would work fine with the Pro Controller. It's just like, I don't know, maybe they should have them. I think maybe they should have done is just have like the option of just having only Pro Controller supported mini games in a match. You know what I'm saying? Or have both. Personally, I like the Joy-Cons a lot, and I like using them, and all the different mini games that I've seen so far look really fun. So I don't really mind the fact that, you know, it's only Joy-Cons. Like, they look like they make good use of the Joy-Cons, and I like the Joy-Cons, so It works for me, but it's just like, you know, if you have a Pro Controller, you can't use it, which is kind of weird because Nintendo usually tries to make you, you know, let you use as many controller inputs as possible, but this time just was, I guess it just wasn't possible with the minigames they wanted to make. Hello, Dankolodian. Oh, you really want for Smash Banjo-Kazooie? Really? You'd like Tails as well, but you don't need him. Yeah, I want Banjo, man. Your dog is biting you? Tell it to stop. You rarely use the Joy-Cons? Oof. Pro Controller is more expensive because there's less features? No. The Joy-Cons are more expensive. The Pro Controller is cheaper by $10. $10 cheaper. Well, unless you get a special edition Pro Controller, then I think it's $5 cheaper, but it's still cheaper either way. At least in the United States, it's cheaper. Super Mario Party needs bigger boards? I guess. We haven't really seen more than one board, though, so it's like, I don't know. It looked like it played fine enough. You don't even have one? Yeah, I don't have a Pro Controller either. Yeah, it looks like it works well with the Joy-Cons. It looks like it's meant to be played with the Joy-Cons. It doesn't look like... I am peeking my mic too much. It doesn't look like something that, like, is being shoehorned in like Mario Party. I played Mario Party 8 and the minigames just felt so bad. Mostly because, like, they were so sluggish, like, and the D-pad sucked on the Wii Remote, and the motion controls didn't, like, always make a lot of sense, and they weren't very good because they weren't even, they were just like the normal ass motion controls. They weren't even like the good, like, you know, Motion Plus or whatever. So yeah. No, it has every single piece of tech that the Joy-Cons has. It has HD Rumble. It has motion controls. It has the NFC reader for Amiibos. It has all that kind of stuff. It has everything the Joy-Con has. It's just not two separate controllers. So it's the same. It's pretty much the same controller, just in a more of an Xbox or PlayStation style feel to it. You're hyped for Smash Mario Party, but you really want to know what else Nintendo has up their sleeves for us? Yeah, I think we'll get a Direct in September. Because, like, I think we do need a Direct. Like, usually I don't really think we need a Direct. But it's like, man, we need more games. The only games I'm looking forward to is really Smash and Mario Party. I kind of want to get Pokemon, but the more I see it, it's just like, I like the mechanics, but I don't like how easy it is, which is why I stopped playing Sun and Moon, or Moon a lot, because it was, like, so easy. Plus, I don't like emulating it. Like, this one, I'd finish it, but, like, Moon, I got it for free, and I emulated it, and emulation is kind of annoying with Citra constantly crashes and stuff. If it was on Dolphin, man. If Citra was, like, the quality of Dolphin, I think I'd keep playing it, but it's just not that fun when it's so easy. And, like, the new one's supposed to be easier, and it's just like, I don't know about that. So, like, if we can get, like, another game or two that I actually want to buy, then that'd be very good. That'd be very nice. Hey, Monolith. Sean, what is up, my bro? How you doing? Thanks for welcoming back, dude. It's good to be back, man. You get 2 Joy-Cons for $10 less than the Pro Controller. No. It's opposite. You get 2 Joy-Cons for $10 more than the Pro Controller. That's how that works. 2 characters in Smash. CJ for Smash? No. Hell no. No. Yeah, anyways, on to the next topic. This one I just wanted to talk about because, well, I'll tell you guys. So, there's a new Nindies showcase coming 28th of August. I'm pretty sure you know that already, you know, Tuesday, August 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. That'd be 10 a.m., no, that'd be 11 a.m. Central and noon Eastern Standard Time. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably already know about this, and, you know, it was announced a long time ago. But the only reason I want to talk about it is because I will be live streaming, instead of Coffee Talk, because it's at the same time, I will be live streaming my reactions to the Nindy Showcase tomorrow. So, stay tuned. Get up early. Make sure you're ready to roll, because I'll be live streaming my reactions to that when the time comes. It felt like there was a void in your life. That's what Andre said. I was playing Fortnite with him last night, and he was like, dude, I did not realize just how much we talked until you weren't there talking. And you're just like, he's like, I felt like something was missing. It's like, I felt like, he said it felt like it'd been like forever since he talked to me. And I was like, I feel so special. I have meaning in my life. So, it felt good. It felt good. Let's see. Pokemon Let's Go is not worth it because no wild Pokemon has wilds, but they're friendly. I don't see why that makes it not worth it. There are wild Pokemon, they just don't battle you. Which is like, who cares? Because the battles with wild Pokemon before weren't interesting. My only issue with it is that the actual trainer battles look too easy. If the trainer battles looked like they had difficulty, maybe if they announced some kind of like difficulty setting, or maybe if I could make up my own, like maybe do like a Nuzlocke run, or I don't know how those exactly work, or if they'll work for this one, but if I can do some kind of like harder run for this one, then I'll get it. Like if there's some kind of way to make it harder, that's my only issue, because I love the fact that, you know, all the Pokemon appear. I like the art style, the graphics look good. In my opinion, they look really, really good. Of course, they're not, you know, like next gen, like Pokemon. Yeah, it's not like Unreal Engine 4 Pokemon or anything like that, but it looks good. It looks like Pokemon HD, and you know, it looks fun, but it's just like it looks too easy. Like that's my only issue with it. I thought wild Pokemon battles were actually really tedious and annoying. If you actually go back and watch my Pokemon Moon streams, I constantly complain about them. So, I mean, it's not really a ripoff, because how would it be cheaper? You gotta think about it. It's the same technology. The only reason you're getting 2 controllers is because they happen to be split. Like, it's the same technology in there. So, how could you... They can't just make it cheaper all of a sudden. It's just like, oh, since you're only getting 1 controller, all of a sudden the tech that's inside here doesn't cost as much. No, it's still the same technology. So they gotta pay the same price. The only reason it's cheaper is because it's actually more expensive to make the 2 different molds for the Joy-Cons. So, otherwise it'd be the same... The Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller would be the same price, because it's all the same technology. So you gotta think of it that way. It's like, even though they're... technically, like, when you think about it as 2 controllers, you're like, oh, okay. On paper, that sounds like it should be cheaper, but when you really think about it, like, it's all the same stuff inside there. It's all the same components. They're still paying for all the same components to be put in the controller, so they can't really just make it cheaper all of a sudden. Splatoon Joy-Cons at Walmart, $40. Dude, that is a steal. Man, I did not know that. I would have bought some. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I barely have any money. I'm glad to all my Patreon supporters out there and the people who donate, because that's like the only way I stay afloat. It's the only way I get like anything. You know, if YouTube decided to monetize me, I'd be earning a pretty good chunk of change every month, but no, they don't feel like it. Yeah, it would. It would. I understand what you're saying. I'm just... Oh, I'm taking my mic. I understand what you're saying, but it's just like, it's not reasonable to think that they can really do much about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a problem of... Like, it's just how it is. Like, any other controller, that's just how it works. Like, any other controller in history, you buy 2 of them to get 1. It's like, why is it using... Is it using the wrong microphone, by the way? No, it says it's set to that. This isn't set as the default, though. I don't know. Weird. Anywho. Actually, I want to disable the Briar one just in case it decides it wants to turn itself on randomly. I'm just turning down my mic because it keeps peaking. There we go. Alright. It's because I'm reading my comments like right here, and it's just too loud. Let's see here. Kids in your area started school like 3 weeks ago. Oof. Is there Smash news, Jared? I mean, there's the Smash blog, which I'm going to be into pretty soon here. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. So it's supposed to be quick. Let's skip that one. How long have we been going? 24 minutes? Wow, it's only been 24 minutes for real. I am just blasting through this stuff. I thought this was going to be like an hour-long thing. But, you know, whatever happens, happens, guys. Oh, gosh, this one might take a while. Alright, so we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch Online voice chat app, the online app. We're going to talk about it. because 2 games. Because originally it was just Splatoon. And I was like, oh, you know, it's just Splatoon. They're probably killing it off because, you know, they're not announcing anything else for it, right? But then it was announced that not only are the NES games, like the free NES games, online voice chat is going to run through the mobile app, but so is Diablo 3's voice chat, which is super stupid. So I still don't quite believe that this is going to be the only way to voice chat, considering Fortnite lets you voice chat like in game, and that game, it like already has a lot going on, CPU, GPU, RAM, all kinds of like stuff that takes like to the max of what the Switch can do. So it's like, and that had voice chat day 1, or not day, it was like a week after, but so it's like very soon after the game came out, like right after. And it's like, you're telling me you can't get NES games to have built-in voice chat? You're telling me you can't get Diablo 3? The game runs on like a potato. You're telling me you can't get that to have voice chat? And they're like, that's bullshit. Like, yes, no, like, no. Just no. It's just crap. It's like total crap. So, I don't know, man. Maybe you'll have an option for both, but it is not looking good. Alright, so let me read what Nintendo says. It said, with online play added to every single classic game, you can compete or cooperate online with friends, share your screen, or pass the controller, fan the game. With the Nintendo Switch Online smartphone app, you can also voice chat during your play sessions. They didn't mention anything about like voice chatting like in the game itself, on the console itself. They just mentioned voice chatting with the online smartphone app, which is the same thing they did for Diablo. And it's like, why though? There's no point of doing this. There really isn't. It's so dumb. A controller, PS3, in that right, costs about $5. Manufacturer size gets Joy-Cons of 10. If you want to be generous, 15 to make, including the sensors and all. I don't know, man. How could a PS3 controller only be $5 to manufacture? Maybe these days. How do you know that, anyways? Where are you getting this information from? I don't think it's that cheap. I feel like controllers would be a lot cheaper if they were only $5 to manufacture. Because they sell them for, even the cheap ones, like Microsoft's PlayStation, their controllers are $60. I mean, they go on sale now, but like when they came out, it's like, you can only get this for $60. That was it. $60 for this bad boy. Like, that's how controllers have been. It's like $60 for a controller. It's like, if they were only $5, I feel like they'd charge less money. You have 2 Pro controllers, it's graduation money, and you're gonna be working soon. You can plan on getting the Smash Bros. Dude, no, don't send one to Sav. Send one to me, man. I need a Pro controller. Or send both. Just buy us both Pro controllers, man. That's how this works. Sabbath is the man to go if you want a Pro controller, apparently. I already have the wired ones. Hey, so I could send Sabbath the wired one, man. I won't. It's probably a lot of shipping. Epic did their Nintendo on voice chat. Actually, the wired ones are super cheap. They're like $20. They don't have rumble or gyro, and they're wired though. So, Nintendo could learn from Epic. Yeah, dude, I don't know what they're doing, man. Wow, that's lame. Maybe it's the R&D. I don't know. Are they gonna have special Smash U Pro controllers? What do you mean? Smash U. There's no Smash U. You like Smash Wii U? Because that's not a thing anymore. Nintendo could learn from literally every single person hating the app. Dude, I know. Yeah, yeah, it's the R&D for sure. A lot of things are like that. Like Labo and stuff. It doesn't cost that much to make Labo, but it's the R&D, man. You know how much money they put in R&D to make that kind of stuff? Smash U or Smash Ultimate. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was just making a joke, man. It's called a joke. It's J-O-K-E. Joke. But yes, they are making a Smash Ultimate Pro controller. GameCube Smash controller or Smash Pro controller? Smash Pro controller, because I hate the GameCube controller. It sucks. It's overrated as hell. Yeah, super annoying. Oh, I love this music. Majora's Mask. It's so good. DK Smash, what's up, my bro? Honestly, I don't feel screwed over when I buy a Pro Controller either. I feel like it's a good price. I don't know. Ooh, excuse me. You're playing the Monster Hunter demo right now? Cool. Anyways, what's the next topic here? Oh, here we go. Next topic. All right. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, they're not that great, to be honest. It's like, whatever. To me. Anyway, on to the next topic. The Nintendo Switch was July's best-selling hardware platform in both dollars and units sold. So let's see here. This is what the NPD analyst Matt Piscatella had to say. He said, Nintendo Switch was July's best-selling hardware platform, both dollars and units sold. This is the 7th month that Switch has led in hardware dollars since launching on March 2017, and the first since December 2017. So this is the first month in 2018 that they've led. Unit sales in Nintendo hardware in July 2018, which is highest point for a July month since 2009. Let's see. Then they talk about some other stuff, the SNES Classic and the NES Classic and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. Numbers. Anyways, the Switch did good. I don't really know why it did so good all of a sudden. Oh, man, we had 11 viewers for a second there. That was, what the heck? How you guys doing? Anywho, I don't know why it's so, like, ridiculously well. What came out in July? Like, Octopath and stuff? Did Octopath really cause it to sell that well? Maybe it did. Maybe Octopath was just, like, the console seller game. Because I don't really know what other, like, big hitters. Yeah, man, Octopath, man. I don't know what other big hitters, like, came out. I don't know. Also, I'm so close to 30 hours in Octopath. So, I'm getting there. I try to play it as much as I can, man. Captain Toad, that's what did it. For sure. Captain Toad, Octopath, man. I picked those both up on the same day. It was amazing. Yeah, why didn't they make a wireless one? Like a Wavebird. Just make a Wavebird. For real. Dude, Octopath is so good. So good. Oh my gosh. You bought one for your girlfriend. She's only interested in Octopath. Well, there you have it, people. Octopath. It's a serious system seller, my friends, which I was not expecting. Man, I was just like, I feel like Octopath should have been sponsoring me because I was shouting them out so freaking much. It was like every demo. I streamed every demo, man. I played so, man, I was like every 5 seconds, I was like, guys, do you know about this Octopath? This is gonna be the shit, man. It's gonna be great. Like, you gotta buy this. And it was just like, I was just like yelling from the mountains about Octopath, man. And it was like, that game is so good. I was not expecting it to do well, though. I was like, every time I see like a million people like, oh no, JRPGs suck, and oh, 8-bit's lame, and this is like all this stuff. And it was like, man, I don't know how well it's gonna sell. I was like, it's gonna be a great game, but I don't know how it's gonna sell. And it actually sold really well. So, it's like, look at there. Yeah, I'll get there one day, man. One day, Octopath. One day, Square Enix will sponsor me and everyone else. Octopath feels like Final Fantasy. I guess. I don't really play Final Fantasy. Who's scared of their own dog? I don't know, man. Apparently that one guy I don't know. And perhaps, perhaps Jordan as well, because their dog was biting him. Bandai Namco might bring Soul Calibur 6 to the Switch. They should. I feel like they should. Link should be a playable fighter again. That'd make just a lot of sense. Yeah, man. I'm surprised that it sold that, like, top in July, but I guess there were some good games. So, anyway, on to the next one, and that is actually Oh, and that is that according to Kotaku, Dark Souls on the Switch performs very well, and by performance they mean like frame rate and stuff like that. So, if you were looking forward to Dark Souls on the Switch, which I don't know why you would be, it's in such a bad timetable. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I was trying to like comment on the last podcast about this, but it didn't really get through too much because my Wi-Fi was being the shit. But it's just not a good time for it. Anyways, that's not the point of this topic. The point of this topic is that according to Kotaku, it didn't really drop frames at all. So this is what they had to say. They said, this is Dark Souls on a handheld, with a stable frame rate that didn't drop in any of the areas I tried specifically with the aim of making it drop. Feels responsive to control and looks more than good enough to make the trade-off for portability worthwhile. So according to them, it's like the perfect Dark Souls experience on the go. No frame rate issues, looks great, plays great, and you know it's got everything going for it. It's the complete package. So I do want to see like Digital Foundry's take on it, see how how good it is, because despite I actually really like Digital Foundry. Some people have been hating on them recently because they made that one mistake where they messed up with the resolution thing, blah blah blah. But usually they're pretty good. Usually they know their stuff, so I like to watch them. But I'm interested to see what they have to say about it. But apparently, according to Kotaku, they were trying to make it drop frames, and it was just like, nah, fam, I got this, fools. So, which is really good to hear. Dark Souls delayed until 2025. Oof. Yeah, Link again, dude. We need that in Dark Souls 6. Yeah, man. I need to play video games more often. Yeah, it isn't as nearly as niche as Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2, though, is such a good game. Everyone in the universe needs to buy it. That's another game I've just been, like, yelling from the mountains about how good that game is. It's so good! Imagine if I got swatted on stream. Oof, that'd be bad. Yeah, it's true. They're just like, you made one mistake, you suck ass, and you can never redeem yourself. It's pretty true. Damn, Cycling. You're too good, man. You're too good. Wish I was that good. You mean Octopath? I'm assuming you mean Octopath because Dark Souls is not an exclusive. So, Octopath is amazing. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, also amazing. If you like JRPGs even a little bit, both of those games are like top tier. Like, top tier. No, you have Octopath? What are you talking about? Oh, Xenoblade. Gotcha. Xenoblade is the best JRPG on the Switch. In my opinion. It's better. It is a better story than Octopath. I don't know. It's very close in gameplay mechanics wise. I say exploration is probably better in Octopath, to be honest, even though Xenoblade's a 3D game. The exploration in that game is just not good, like, at all. There's not much to do, but, like, the battle mechanics are incredible, the story is absolutely incredible, soundtrack, amazing, graphics would look really good if it was on higher resolution, but as it is, the resolution's really low, but, well, it's 720p, so it's not, like, super low, but I mean, for 2018, or 2017, that's when it came out, that's very low. And I think it could have been higher resolution, but, I mean, which shouldn't piss me off, because the graphics themselves are actually really, like, nice, like, the textures and the models and stuff look good. It's just the resolution is such shit, you can't really see it. It's annoying. Xenoblade is amazing. The original Xenoblade is my favorite JRPG of all time, like, top 5 favorite games of all time. It's absolutely incredible, so Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is also really good, and if you played the original, it's even better. I'd say play Xenoblade, the original, first, and then play 2. Well, I guess you could play 2 and then play the original and get kind of the same effect, but I'd say play the original first, and then play 2, because, like, your mind will be blown when you see the story in that game. I'm not gonna make any spoilers, but it's insane. Yeah, if I had time to practice, I might be able to get to your level. I don't know, man. My reflexes are not very good, and my hand-eye coordination's pretty shit too. So I could probably get I could get a lot better than I am, though. That's for sure. Super Mario RPG HD remake for the Switch. Yeah, I've never played Super Mario RPG. Maybe that should be a Patreon game, guys. Support me on Patreon down in the description below. This Sunday, well, I might be going on another trip to Oklahoma to drop my brother off. But for sure, the Sunday after next, I'll be doing a lot of Patreon stuff. So get ready for that. Your mom's going to Japan in September. She's not taking you with her? Damn, feels bad, man. That sucks. Japan is... I want to go to Japan so bad. Yeah, dude, Mario Odyssey is so good. I have arms? I do have arms. They're right here. I'm just kidding. I do have the game arms, yes. The only problems with 2 are the field skills and the extreme designs of females in that game. Yeah... Not really a problem with the female designs too much. I mean, it's just kind of a thing with Xenoblade. Like, JRPGs in general. Anime. It's not that bad. Some of them are. Some of them are pretty bad. Nia's, well, Nia's other design, I'll say, for lack of spoilers, is really bad. But it's just like, I can kind of get over it. But the field skills, man, those piss me off. If you know how they work, they're not annoying at all. But if you don't know how they work and they don't explain them at all, they suck ass. Like, if you actually play the game the way it's meant to be played, which they don't explain to you, like, you get all the field skills you need in no time. But the problem is they don't explain it to you how to get these field skills quickly. Ah, it's so annoying. Hey, Justin Kobe, how you doing? Your name is really long. I didn't feel like reading the rest of it. Do I plan on getting the new Smash amiibo? I probably won't be able to afford it, but if I could, I would. School, boy, school. Should promise to take some Metroid t-shirts from there? Dude. Hey, at least you're getting Metroid t-shirts. Hey, man. At least you're getting Metroid t-shirts. Do you think ARMS will be the next big Nintendo franchise? No. It already isn't the next big Nintendo franchise. It kind of died. Dude, I hate that so much. It's like, oh, I found this cool thing while I'm exploring. Oh, wait, I can't do it because field skills. That's why the exploration kind of sucks in Xenoblade. To be honest, if the field skills were a thing, exploration would be a lot better because there's actually stuff to go and find. I'm just thinking about it right now because I kind of did allude to the fact that there was like no exploration, but there actually is. If you have the field skills to actually go do the things you're going to find. Like, you find stuff and you're just like, oh, well, I guess I'll come back here probably never because I'm gonna not remember because I don't have this fucking field skill. Oh my gosh. It so pisses me off. It's like, I really want to love the exploration in that game, but I can't because it's not good. Which I hate ragging on anything Xenoblade because Xenoblade is amazing and every other aspect of that game is like absolutely incredible. Like, they hit the nail on the head on every other part of the thing. That's like my favorite battle mechanics of any JRPG ever. It's so good. But the exploration, man, it's just not good. X had amazing exploration. That's like the only redeeming factor of X. Like, the story was kind of meh. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Grind, oh my gosh, the grind in Xenoblade X was so bad. You had to grind all your characters. You had to get the frickin' friendship levels up with them just to complete the story. Not even for side quests. To get to the next fucking chapter in the story, you had to, like, grind up all these people. It took so frickin' long. I know, that's why I never beat it, because I was, like, trying to grind to get to the next story bit. But I, like, my Wii U ended up breaking, and then I never ended up fixing it, and then I never finished the game, even though I really want to see what's the end, because apparently there's a cliffhanger or something, but I don't know what that's all about, because I can never beat it. Yeah, Xenoblade X, if you figured out how to do it, though, battle mechanics were great until you got to the mechs, and then it was kind of dumbed down. Exploration, though, oh my gosh, the exploration was so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Like, the scale of that game is so big. I really want them to remake that on the Switch. Put that up in 1080p, maybe get some better textures or something. I don't know what you could do. Something like that. And man, that game is gorgeous. That game looks better than Xenoblade 2. And the only reason it does, even though Xenoblade 2 has a lot more graphical effects and graphical fidelity of Xenoblade 2 is better, it's just that Xenoblade X has better clarity because they don't have that stupid sharpening filter. And the art style is a lot different. Like, Xenoblade 2 actually does look a lot better. Like, on a pure, like, by the numbers, graphical fidelity is better. Like, there's more special effects, the textures are better quality, all that kind of stuff. But X is the way they present everything is a lot better in X, which makes it look better. But if you actually compare them to just like a base graphical fidelity, like Xenoblade 2 looks way better. If they could get Xenoblade 2 up to like 1080p or something like that, take off that stupid ass sharpening filter, the game would be gorgeous. But you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? Xenoblade 2 is too childish? Is it? What? What? I mean, maybe if you're some kind of edgy teen who's like, man, don't play games, then I can't play this stupid shitty ass kid game. It's good. X is one sexy ass game, yeah. I actually did go back and emulate it though. Like, that game would look really good in 1080p, but at 720p, it's pretty bad. Games in 720p just aren't good anymore. Like, it's 20. That was back in 2017, man. I was like, 2017, I can't play 720p games anymore, man. Got this 1440p monitor over here, playing games, you know, and I just can't go back to 4 times lower resolution. Just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But if they slap that up into 1080p, maybe put some more grass, because the textures on that game kind of suck ass. Not gonna lie, the textures are really bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, they suck. Like, they're ass. But if they put some better textures on that bad boy, throw that up in 1080p, it looks so good. Dude, I know. Grinding so bad. X has so much grinding. Luckily, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has, like, no grinding. Like, you don't have to grind for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Hey, Popstar, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm still alive. And then after this, I'm going to play Osu, and then after that, I'm going to be on the podcast. So, I'm going to be live for a lot. But, like, you did not have to grind Xenoblade Chronicles 2, barely at all. Like, it was great. If you're on live much longer, I'm going to try to keep it to an hour, so 13 more minutes. So, speaking of that, I should probably move on to the next topic. But, yeah. Anywho, Xenoblade's awesome. X and 2 have some problems, but they're still really, really good games. The physical final talk before we get into Smash Blog, that is the physical version of Diablo 3 Eternal Collection on the Switch will not require an extra download code. So, you know, a lot of games on the Switch, you've been getting, you know, partial physical, partial download. It's been really annoying, all that kind of stuff. But no, not with Diablo 3. No. All you have to do, you just buy the game, and it all fits, according to quote-unquote, all of the content fits on a cartridge, so you can buy a physical copy without requiring any downloads, end quote. Which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Like, every third-party game should do this. Like, stop cheaping out on the cards. Like, go to Nintendo. They're masters of compression. Like, they've been getting better and better. Sakurai himself said that compression has been getting better and better, and he said like the same quality, you can compress things with the same exact quality for like half of the space of even the before compression. Even when Nintendo were compression versus back at the Wii U, they can now compress down to like half the size of the Wii U games, which had insane compression, and keep those at the same exact like quality, which is why you see games like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at 13 gigabytes. And you see games like Mario Odyssey's like 8 or like 8 gigabytes. And you see these like games with a massive amount of content, so like no space because Nintendo are wizards. So I don't know if Diablo, if Blizzard came and got some wizardry from Nintendo, or maybe they just bought a bigger card. I'm not really sure, but either way, you don't have to download, which is really good. Yes, Andres is doing a podcast tonight, and I'm gonna be on it. We're gonna be talking some awesome stuff. Your favorite Mario song? It's pretty good Mario song. Yeah, there is. I like the Mega Man X Selected Collection 2. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was so dumb. When they fit the 3 Prime games in the trilogy, they added the enemies were trash. Were they? I don't know. That's also back in the Wii days, man. Maybe you want stupid enemies. This is, you gotta understand that was years and years ago. That's probably like 10 years ago. Compression and levels have gone insanely better than that, like ridiculously better. You can get all the same stuff with the same quality and make it like tiny. The Wii U era sucked. It did. It did kind of suck. But you cannot deny the compression was amazing. Like, games looked clean, and yet they were compressed to like to the tiniest file sizes. And then you got games like Forza Horizon 7, which is like 120 gigabytes, and you're just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Nintendo are wizards, man. They're wizards. You're so glad you didn't get a Wii U? I'm actually really glad I did get a Wii U. But there are a lot of good Wii U games on the Switch, so I don't really think it was a bad idea for me to get a Wii U. Because I did play it a lot. It's just like, whatever, you know. Nice. Yeah, it was good remake days, man. I actually really like remakes. Some people don't like them. I like them. Yeah, there were some really good games. Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Wind Waker HD, you know, Yoshi's Woolly World, great game. There were some good games. Yeah, it's just, there were some really good games. They were just super far, like, it's just, you had to, like, wait a long time to get them. And then you had to play them on the freaking Wii U gamepad, which was crap. It's just like, bleh. Yeah, dude, we need Animal Crossing the Switch. Anyways, on to the Smash blog. The final part of this stream. Let me actually get the music. But yeah, alright. Speaking of music, well, let me move the camera first. So we gotta go a little bit of Is that funny? Is that funny, guys? Am I funny? Am I funny now? No, probably not. Anywho, the next song that's gonna come up, if you're like, oh, what's this song? It's gonna come up next, and that is today's music. You can now listen to the track for the menu screen in Fire Emblem Heroes. For the first time, we're announcing the name of this track, which is Gear Up for ... Enjoy Hiroki Morishita's arrangement. So the next song that's gonna come up is this, right here. So after this is done. Anyways, on to the actual first thing. That is today's fighter, number 28E, Dark Pit. Dark Pit is Pit's Echo Fighter. His abilities are mostly the same as Pit's, but his hair and clothes are different colors. He summons different weapons and celebrates victory to a different tune. So let's watch this trailer here. Make sure all these are. Yeah. And as always, we're gonna go visit him on his character page, his fighter page. 28E. Dark Pit. Dark Pit's not someone I really ever used in the Wii U one. Like, it's like, I never cared to use him. Didn't play much Pit either. Dark Pit's not really a character I care about, even though I didn't play what's it called? It's not called Pit, it's called the game he's from. Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus Uprising. I didn't ever play it, but I did see Chuck Conroy play it, and it was amazing. Like, the characters are awesome, gameplay looked really fun. But Dark Pit wasn't really an interesting character to me, to be honest. Like, he was never that great of a character. And I didn't really care that he came in Smash. Pit was really cool to be in Smash. Dark Pit, and whatever. He was super cloney. Now he's in Echo, so it's never really cared about him. How many of you guys actually played as him? Kid Icarus, yeah. Do I have a 3DS? No, I do not. I had one, but I got rid of it. Well, I had a 2DS, and I sold it. Smash Ultimate themes are better than Smash Wii U? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, dude. I'm also streaming and watching these videos, and it's like whatever. Like I could be streaming, watching like 3 live streams, and then load an HD, a 4K video, and my wife would be like, "Eh." My internet would be like, "Eh, whatever." Like I have fast internet, bro. It's not even a problem. Over in America here, I think my internet's like, my upload's not that great. It's like 12 megabits per second, but my download's like 400 megabits per second. Which is really, it's pretty good. So, oof. You didn't like it when the Wii U one? You actually played the original Kid Icarus on NES? Interesting. I never played Kid Icarus Uprising, but as I said, I watched a con raid. It was really cool. You didn't play the Dark Pit on the Wii U because you never had a Wii U? Oof. Yeah, dude, my internet's like, Andre's internet is better. It's 1,000 up and 1,000 down. So he's a gigabit up and a gigabit down because he has fiber or whatever. AT&T fiber or whatever the hell. So his is even way faster than mine. His makes mine look slow. Oh, I love this one. It's so good. Anyways, we gotta go fast because we're only like 4 minutes left. Today's item. Pokemon. Togedemaru? Yeah, something like that. This Pokemon shoots sparks on its body. You'll take severe damage if they hit you, so we recommend keeping your distance. Again, the Pokemon models in this game are really good in my opinion. The way the light interacts with them, like the fairly high polygon count, like it's good. I like it a lot. High quality textures, all that good stuff. I like it. These textures aren't very good though, but you're not usually this close. Anyways, today's fighter, Duck Hunt. This duo excels at long-range attacks like kicking exploding cans and throwing clay pigeons. For their final smash, 3 games from the Light Gun series team up: Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley, and Wild Gunman. There you go. And we're gonna go to this career page. So, for me personally, Duck Hunt is a character that always is annoying for me to fight, and I'm not very good at using him either. Like, his attacks feel very random to me. I don't fight against him too much, it's probably why it feels random. Like, I don't know his attack patterns too well, but it's just like, I'm never good at this character. Of course, in Smash Ultimate, I'm going to try to get good with every character, but for this one, it's just like, I'm just not good with this character at all. It's like, I can't do anything with him. So I never really played him. I never really fought against him much, so I never really interacted with him much. But I do like the fact that he's in the game. Like, it's super cool that he's in the game at all as a fighter and stuff like that. But it's just like, I just never really enjoyed him. You excited to try out Duck Hunt? Yeah, boy. You play Kid Icarus on the NES because your uncle? Cool. You're at 3 megabits per second. Oh my gosh. Dang, man, that's so slow. You mean that's megabytes. Megabytes per second? That's a little bit faster. That's like, what is that, like 20, 30 something? 3 times 8, so 8, 16, 20, 24 megabits per second? My gosh, that's so slow. I mean, you can still hate on the Wii U without having one because it does suck. Like, it did suck. Like, there's no getting around it. Like, it was bad, man. Like, you don't have to own one to know that it was bad. Yeah, not a big fan of Duck Hunt. Anyways, to the next one. Today's item, Alucard, Assist Trophy. Alucard will attack nearby fighters with a fury of slashes. As the son of Dracula, he can also turn to a bat and charge your opponents farther away. By the way, when you eat Dracula backwards, you get Alucard. Hair in this game sucks. I mean, it's not usually this bad for fighters, but still. The reason I think the hair in this game sucks is because the having actual like physical like hair that like strands of hair and stuff is extremely graphically intensive. Not only on your GPU but on your CPU as well. Which is why I think a lot of the the items have like shitty ass hair models. But even the characters themselves, hair is not that great. It's because it's just so much. I think they wanted to go for a better lighting system, you know, keep that 1080p 60 FPS and stuff, upgrade textures and stuff, and this hair was just one of those things. It's just like, we can make it look like, they made it look like really anime, like cartoony, instead of making it look like super realistic, I think, because it's just like so freaking intensive. Yeah, Alucard's cool. Again, I'm gonna be playing, oh shoot, I forgot what game this is. Why am my feet forgetting names of games? Castlevania. I'm going to play a Castlevania game on my Patreon, so stay tuned for that. But I've never actually seen Alucard before. I don't know, man. Anyways, on to the next one. The last thing. Today's fighter, number 10, Ness. Ness is a variety of moves with long-range attacks, using psychic powers known as PSI, short-range attacks with his bat and yo-yo. Ness can also unleash PK Thunder, a guided attack that can launch him like a rocket or help him recover. Let's watch his trailer. Yeah. Ness is a character that I didn't really know much about until like pretty recently, like last year or so. And I've recently been watching Trevor Conroy's new Let's Play of Earthbound. And so I've been getting a lot, it's number 10, getting a lot more affinity with this character. And now that I see him, like, knowing who he is, like, seeing a lot of Earthbound and stuff, it's, like, super cool to see him in the game. And I really like Earthbound now a lot more than I did. But even so, like, as a fighter, I've never been too big on Ness. Like, he's just never been somebody that I really cared to play as too much. Like, he's just not that fun for me personally. So, I don't know. Again, I'm gonna try every character again in Smash Ultimate. I really want to get good with like every character. So I want to play that Smashdown mode because it looks really cool. But personally, never been too good with Ness. See what you guys have to say. Dokkan was too spammy. Yeah. Did I have the black Wii U? Yes, I did. Yeah, pretty much everyone had the black Wii U. Yeah, the hair on the characters, or the items, don't really have much physics. I think the characters, like, yeah, they don't, even, like, Zelda doesn't have, like, a bunch of physics. You can see, like, they made it look a lot more cartoony rather than individual strands. And as I said, like, the physics are what really makes it, like, ridiculous. Like, individual strands of hair, like, actual physics to them, you know, collision physics and stuff, are so expensive. Like, it's insane. Like, even a lot of PC games don't have very sophisticated hair. Like, you'll see Xbox One, PS4 games, PC games, like high-end PC games, like, even them, like, they don't have, like, really that great hair. Because hair is just, like, so ridiculous. Because individual strands of hair is, like, insane CPU. Like, it just tanks your CPU so bad, man. It's so computationally expensive on like every part of your computer. It's insane. Yeah, dude, hair physics is extremely CPU and GPU intensive. It's insane. One day, though, we'll have a Smash with some good hair physics. Pikachu looks pretty pale in this game. Also, Pichu. Really? I don't think so. I think they look a lot more. I think they look way better. Like, Pikachu and Pichu look insane to me. Like, it looked like freaking CGI to me. Like, it's pretty crazy. I mean, they're not, like, super yellow. Like that. Like, they kind of... I can understand, like, they're a little less, like, ridiculous, like, neon. But I think it looks really good. To be honest, like, they look really good. The Pokemon in general in this game look so freaking good. They were reveal trailers I literally thought were CGI. Like, I was like, oh, it's CGI trailers. I was like, oh wait, this is actual gameplay. My mind was blown. Like, look how good that looks. Like, that's insane. Like, that's just a super... That looks so freaking good. I like how that looks. To be honest, it looks like freaking amazing to me. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But I just thought that model was like really, really good. Anyways, I'm gonna read the final comments and then we're gonna end the stream. And then in about like 25 minutes or so, at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, like 20 minutes, we're gonna do a OSU stream. Let me read the final thing you guys have to say. You never liked Ness or Lucas mate because my friend would kick your ass with them all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Earthbound is great. I really want to play it, but I'm kind of content. The battle mechanics to me don't look all that interesting, and the game looks like a game I'd probably enjoy more watching than actually playing nowadays. But I do want to play it eventually. Why didn't they, you mean, fix the Pro Controller cords in the SNES Classic? I don't know. Or they did. Did they? Or, oh, no, you're asking if they did fix it. Yeah, sort of. Not completely, but yeah, they are longer. They're just not amazingly long. Anything looks more colorful in Brawl. Brawl is so, like, dead inside. Is it? No, yeah, you're right. It's a little low quality. But, I mean, you're never going to notice that when you're watching. It's like, yeah, you can kind of see there's, like, a line here. It's kind of like where it doesn't, it's not smooth. I know what you mean. I kind of know the signs a little bit, having used Blender a tiny bit, but I'm not super good at catching it. But yeah, now that I look at it, yeah, it's a little like a little play there. So, but yeah, they're geniuses. It's just never something you're gonna notice, though. You're never gonna notice that. You can see, like, on this one, it's a lot smoother on the like CGI model. So, yeah, Nintendo are masters at modeling. You like the darker color balls? I don't. I don't really like the darker model and brawls at all. I don't think it will fix that, to be honest. I think that's just something they're gonna leave the same to save computational and stuff. Because there's no real point in upping the polygons in that specific section, because you're never going to notice in the actual gameplay. Like, this is an extremely zoomed in thing, and I barely noticed. Like, most people will not even notice, even if you told them, look for the low poly section, they're not going to notice. Unless you know what you're looking for, they're not going to notice. You grew up with Brawl? I grew up with the N64 one. Brawl is just I never really liked the darker brawlers in Brawl, honestly. I go back and I watch them, like, but I'm somebody who likes, like, super neon, like, bright colors. I don't know, just a colorful kind of person. Anyways, guys, yeah, you use Blender a lot, yeah. I kind of noticed, because, yeah, Blender, I used to use Blender, like, I used it for, like, 2 weeks, and I was like, didn't have time to get back into it. You go with the melee? Nice. Yeah, the holy grail of optimization, that's right, man. That's why the textures and, like, the lighting system are so good. It's because they can cut corners like that, get some good stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here. In about 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so, we're gonna start up OSU, so make sure to stay tuned for that stream if you like that game. And if you want to play with me, I'll make a lobby. If not, you can just watch if you want. I don't know. We'll have to see what people can do. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, though. If you like this stream, make sure to like and subscribe for more streams like this Monday through Friday. Check out my merch on the description below if you want to buy some cool stuff to represent. If you do end up buying merch, send me a picture with you in the merch. That'd be great. Send it in the Discord. Also, check out my Patreon, because I'm going to start doing stuff with that very soon. If not this Sunday, depending on if I go on the trip or not, for sure the Sunday after next, I'll be doing a lot of cool streams and stuff exclusive to Patreon. Cool stuff like that, so make sure to check that out. Yeah, bye, Sabbath. Anyways, guys, I'll see all you guys later on What About It? Bye!